Okay, so now we are at part 89. And
So at
I
the
want to go over something with you. I'm filming the devil's advocate, and at the 38, 12, and 38 is death. 38 is murder. It's death in ordinal. It's murder in reverse reduction gematria. So 38 is death, 38 is murder in two of the four base ciphers. And 812 is when the six planets align coming up here. And it's the day of a total solar eclipse and the day Sirius the dog star rises. So that's pretty serious business. Well, at that point in the movie The Devil's Advocate, they come walking through glass window that has 452 on it. And we know that 4052 is our date. When you multiply 8 times 25 times 2026, remember the number is 4052. By the way, when you multiply that times 7154, which is God, it's a if anytime you have a single digit followed by a zero, for decades, I knew to multiply that by God or 7154, and it comes to 289. The 289th prime number is 1879, which is murder and murder. 1117, 11 times 17 is 187, and the 187th prime number is 1117. That's why they glorified 187. It is the murder code of California. That's why they made it that also. The AI writes the script. And so it's 289 followed by 888. That's that's pretty wild. Most definitely. So they come walking through this glass, and then he's going to say, Bravo, bravo, when they come walking through. There's some other items I need to bring up here real quick also. Boy, my computer is running slow. So the Big Lebowski has 25/8. That's our date. That's how most countries write. And they're giving you date September 11th. So as they give you date, they give you 25/8 right above it. And that's how most countries write our date of the next September 11th when the twins fall down. Now, what are the chances of that in the Big Lebowski? Up here looks like, now, I don't know what that is. Is that like Satan's signature or something in red? Is that Trump's signature? I see a T and a R. But is this a 537 3378? Or is that our date of 827, the rising? Like my brain picks up a 537 3328. Yeah, 3328. Hmm. I don't know, man. September 2nd is over here. Big Lebowski. We see the 8503 over here. We see the 213. Got the 902 again. What's going on September 2nd? It's also September 2nd, 1991, isn't it? Let's take a look at that. September 2nd, 1991. Well, Tower 1, Tower 2, Tower 7 on Rising Day or Event Day. Doesn't matter. Look at the weeks. 1825. because our date is 8/25, August 25th. I don't know, man. This is really starting to pick up steam. Telling me most countries write the date 25/8. There's more of a close up, and there's September 11th. Mm-hmm. September 11th. Wow. And then the devil's advocate, you've got exit right after they come through the 4052 doors, and he's yelling, "Bravo, bravo," clapping his hands. We have exit with the two towers. Now, that's not the Twin Towers, but is it the Twin Towers and then One World Trade Tower quasi? I don't know. And then they have at the 4052 mark, at the 4052 mark of the movie The Devil's Advocate, this is everything that's going on. Learn the subways, Kevin. Guess we'll have to do a gematria search on that. WP Inc. Got a 154 after that. Trump was born at 1054. It's got a 555 over here. A 555 and a 154. WP Inc. There's the 154 because he was born at 1054. There's the 555. All this is taking place at the 4052 mark. When you break away, when I don't have the timer on, you see the car. And then over here, you see the car close up with the number. Learn to ride the subways, Kevin. There's your 4052. So you see what I'm talking about. This is a big deal. All right, let me get my bearings on tabs. I want to make this a concise video. I've got other stuff prepped, but I'm doing the other stuff later. I want to stay on these two big, big items. Remember the transfer portal of time, January 10th, 2022. The Lord allowed us to discover that, and we know that it is a real thing. And you'd have to go back. You would have to view it. I'm pretty sure it's, just for instance, it's where I have the video. I only uploaded the video on Right Eye Wound Antichrist, one of my 4 channels. And if you go on a computer and search, I don't think you can search on a cell phone, but if you search, now I'm getting confused because the Zechariah 11:17 thing is popping up in my head, which is another thing we always search. Yeah, transfer portal. Did I upload it to this channel back in the day? Transfer portal never failed. I want the tutorial. Transfer portal. Transfer portal. hang on, might be on my main channel. This is where I did it. I don't know. All right, it's 31 minutes of transfer portal of timed events, forwards and backwards teaching tutorial. Janice Tennant, Donnie Darko, 4 years ago. Look at that, 138 views. The AI made it because it's Donald Trump in simple gematria. 138 views. What are the chances of that? I'll put it into the comments. Look at that, 138 views. Did this October 29th, 2021. October 29th, 2021. October 29th, 2021. Look at that. 761, we've been showing you many times, is the total number of verses of 357 of Daniel plus 404 Revelation. It is the total of end times verses. And you're like, that's impossible. I know we got our date, but maybe it's not the date. I'm not getting any divine intervention on it, but I'm seeing a lot of connections, and y'all are seeing them with me in real time. 761 is coded right there. And if you run that to the 28th of May, which, believe it or not, is the transfer portal of time date. 1615. Well, Batman Begins 615. Remember, 617 is rising. I'm not going to get into it. That's too. If you include both dates, 4 years, 5 months, 2 days, there's your 4052 or the 452 that was just on that window right there. This is impossible stuff. There it is, the 452. It's right there on the glass of the doors they come through. And they're on both doors, as if to say the twin doors. When they come walking through, it's swing doors. And they come walking through. She's pushing through the other one. But the 452 was on both doors. It was also on this glass door over there, 452. I don't think I'll run it anymore, but so Sean Connery, remember our transfer portal of time, January 10th, 2022. And we discovered it when we started learning about 37 progressions. And backwards and forwards through this date, and they played the college football championship game on this date. The national championship was on January 10th, 2022. And the transfer portal Dr. Pepper commercial was gigantic. And if we went back 37 days, it landed on a total solar eclipse. When we went forward 37 days, remember 37 is prime number for the church, divides evenly into 666, 999, 111, 222, 333, all of them. 777, 888, 555 that we just saw, the 444. Well, when we went forward 37 days, it landed on the snow full moon. So from a full moon to a total solar eclipse, backwards and forwards. And we started seeing all these other connections also. So that tutorial that I'll put in the subject of this YouTube channel will be there for you to watch if you want to watch it. Look at the hours too. The hours, since it's 24 hours in that day from the transfer portal, It's 4012. But just 8 hours into the day, it switches to 4052 and change, or whatever you want it to be. 40521, 40522, 40523. But it's 1688 days. Remember, 68 is his name. 68 is Antichrist in the same base cipher, reverse reduction. 88 is his name in ordinal, more simple gematria. And Sean Connery, believe it or not, well, then we need to run 1688 through for you and show you that it pops on August 25th, 2026. But when we subtract it, go in the other direction, it lands on May 28th, 2017. Sean Connery. To that date. So, did I just get rid of it? Okay, Sean Connery is 1930, 825. We're going to run it to May 28th, 2017. And believe it or not, he's 31688. So what are the chances of the 1688, because he has the 825 birthday and his first James Bond movie was released, as we've shown you, on May 8th, The Mirror. Hopefully you've been watching these from the beginning. I can't keep going over the same stuff. Look at the 452 in the weeks, fused with 26 the year. Sean Connery, to that transfer portal of time swing date of May 28th, 2017. There it is. Sean Connery birthday, August 25th, 1930. So you run that August 25th, 1930 to May 28th, 2017, and the transfer portal of time to our event date is 1688, and Sean Connery is 31688. 86 years, 9 months, 3 days. It's impossible. It's impossible to have these type of connections. It's absolutely impossible. And yet, this might not be our date, but everything is pointing to it. Part 89. Love you guys.